Welcome all to my video. In this video, I'm going to tell about the biography of Thomas Becket and also his death. First, Thomas Becket was born in 1118th year and he was educated in the place England, France and Italy. In 1154, he was given the job of chancellor during the reign of King Henry II. He worked hard for the king and they became very close friends. When the Archbishop of Canterbury died, King Henry chose his friend. It means that Thomas Becket to take his place instead of the dead former Archbishop of Canterbury. Becket now had the most important religious position in England as Archbishop of Canterbury. Becket changed his whole life when he became archbishop and took his new position very seriously. After a while, the king became concerned with the increase in crime and ease at which people were being tried in the church court instead of the royal court. It means people always goes to church court to seek for their justice, not for they won't go for the royal court. It means in olden days during the reign of some kings, often the people go to royal court to seek their justice, but here in this place it was quite different. They all goes to the Archbishop of Canterbury. The church court often just handed out spiritual punishment. It means they will give the punishment to the evil people through spiritual. It means like biblical formalities of punishments they used to give for the prisoners or else the persons who do the evil things. This angered the king, who made a law that if you were found guilty in church court, you could be punished in the royal court. It means because of the people's eagerness to go to the church court, the king became very angry. This conflict between the king and archbishop was difficult. People did not know who to side with, the king or the church. They were in dilemma to whom they have to trust. It means to whom they have to support, whether the king or the church, because they need to get justice. So they are preferring the church court because in the church court they are punishing the evilers through the spiritual punishment. It means like in the olden days how the God has given justice to other people, like that here also they are giving. The people were satisfied with it, but the king was very angry. They don't know who to support. Becket refused to follow this new law and left England. Becket later returned to England while King Henry was in France, because Archbishop of Canterbury, it is the Thomas Becket, and the King Henry II was very friends, but because of the support of the church court as well as the royal court, they had some misunderstanding between them. Becket excommunicated several churchmen who supported the king, because he is also know how the king was feeling. Now King Henry was very furious because of these kind of silly mistakes. And now fourth of the king's knight went to find Becket. The knights arrived in Canterbury on December 29th, the 1017th year. It means 1170 year, the early period. They demanded Becket to give pardons to all he excommunicated, because the persons who supported for the king, the Becket was excommunicated. It means he had not any kind of contact with the people who supported the king. Becket refused and the knights violently killed him with their swords, because these are the king's knights. They went to Becket and also they recommended the persons who he was excommunicated should return to their position as earlier. But he was refused, so he was killed by the order of the king. Now Christians were shocked to hear the death of Thomas Becket, because he was killed by the Majesty's order, the knights killed with their sword. He became a symbol of Christian resistance to a king. The death of Archbishop of Canterbury, it means Thomas Becket, death was a big resistance to the Christians. There is a shrine in his honor in Canterbury. They have kept a cemetery. It means in memory of Canterbury Bishop of Canterbury, Thomas Beckett. There are two principles by which the world is ruled: the authority of priest and also the royal power. The authority of priest is greater because God will demand an accounting of them, even in regard of kings. Even the kings are doing some evil things towards the people, God will punish them. So they are preferring these two words are given told by Beckett, because the church court is the greater. Even the king is doing evil, the church court will deal with the king. And here Thomas Beckett window from Canterbury, it's a picture I was given for your reference, and it's a animated picture only. It's just for your reference I have given here. And this video Thomas Beckett will be useful for the Canterbury Tales video, and next I'm going to upload Canterbury Tales video. So in that other Canterbury Tales, people will move to the material of the St. Thomas Beckett. So that's why I'm uploading this video. Thanks for watching video. Support it, subscribe it. Thank you.